My marriage never gets better. What's the point? So let's unpack this idea of outcomes, because you really have to notice if you started this journey for the right reasons. And just ask yourself. I mean, yeah, you may have said to yourself, I want to grow. I want to be a better man. I want to be a secure husband. I want to stop living from wounds. But deep down, you were really doing this because you were hoping it would fix your marriage. You thought, hey, if I become more secure, she'll want me again. If I stop reacting, she'll come closer. If I do the work, she'll finally notice and appreciate me. And that's okay. That's human. And I will tell you, the men that I work with, most of the time, that is what happens. But it has to go back to the truth of you can't control how she responds to your growth. You can only control who you become in the process. So you got to notice where this growth is really performance measured. For example, if you ask yourself, okay, am I doing this for me or for her reaction? Do I feel disappointed when she doesn't notice? Or am I silently expecting her to reward me for changing? See, that's not healing. Now you're just bargaining because you're saying, look, I stopped being needy, so now you owe me closeness. I didn't react this time, so I should be rewarded with affection. That's still giving to get. That's more of those unspoken rules. That's still outsourcing validation. You just changed the way it was packaged because your work now is still not done. It's really just starting. So you have to detach from the outcomes. Okay, so you tell yourself, look, I'm doing this not to get a result, but I'm doing this because this is who I want to be, no matter what she does. So you become the man who stays calm because that's who he is, not because he's trying to earn something from his wife. You speak your truth because that's your standard, that's your values. It's not because you're trying to earn something from your wife. You love from fullness and not from need. And this is how you'll lead yourself with integrity, even when no one is paying any attention to it. And that's maturity. That's security, really. That's the foundation of self-respect, because if your whole identity still rises and falls on her behavior and her responses, again, you're not healed. You've just made it shift a little bit, and you're still outsourcing your worth. So you have to meet that part of you that feels defeated, that little boy, because he's the one. He's the one inside that's saying, okay, what's the whole point here? She'll never change. Why even try anymore? I've done all this work. Nothing is any different. I'm doing everything right. Still doesn't matter. That's that wounded inner boy.